Are you doing these everyday things that could increase your risk for cancer? Trust me, you're gonna want to hear this. Sneaky habits, hidden chemicals, and everyday choices that could raise your cancer risk. What? Today we're diving into some surprising things you might be doing or ignoring that could quietly increase your risk for cancer. Hey everyone, Dr. Jordan Wagner here, board certified emergency medicine physician and co-founder of Happns. Today we're talking about some common risk factors for cancer that you might not have considered. The good news, awareness is the first step to prevention, so let's dive in and discuss. Number one, not wearing sunscreen. We've all heard it before, but skipping sunscreen isn't just about preventing wrinkles, it's about protecting your largest organ, your skin. Often forgotten, your skin is your body's first line of defense and deserves as much care as your heart or your lungs. Harmful UV rays can do more than cause a painful sunburn. They can lead to skin cancer, including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer, which develops from prolonged exposure to UV radiation without protection. In the ER, I've treated patients with severe burns that led to blistering, scarring, and even pre-cancerous lesions. So what's the best prevention? Limiting sun exposure, covering skin, or using a broad-spectrum sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher to protect against both UVA and UVB rays. Reapply it every 2 hours when outdoors or sooner if you're swimming or sweating. And don't forget often missed spots like ears, the back of your neck, and even tops of your feet. But remember, not all sunscreens are created equal. While broad spectrum sunscreen, protecting against both UVA and UVB rays, is essential in my opinion, it's important to consider the type of ingredients. Mineral-based sunscreens, such as those with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, are generally regarded as safer because they sit on the skin's surface and reflect UV rays. These are especially good options for children, sensitive skin, or those concerned about chemical absorption. On the other hand, chemical sunscreens, which often include ingredients like oxybenzone or octinazate, work by absorbing UV rays. While they are effective, some studies have raised concerns about their absorption into the bloodstream and potential hormonal effects. Although the FDA and dermatologists still recommend them as safe and effective, opting for mineral sunscreens can offer extra peace of mind. Taking these small steps now not only prevents skin damage, but also helps keep your largest organ and your entire body healthy and more protected. Number two, overconsumption of processed meats. Bacon lovers, brace yourselves.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
I'm sorry to report, but processed meats like hot dogs, sausages, and deli slices contain nitrates and nitrites, preservatives that are used to enhance flavor, prevent bacterial growth, and keep meats looking fresh. While they serve a functional purpose in food preservation, these compounds unfortunately turn into nitrosamines when exposed to high heat during cooking or even during digestion. Nitrosamines are known to be carcinogenic, meaning they can damage DNA and increase the risk of cancers like colorectal cancer and in some cases stomach cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization classifies processed meats as a group 1 carcinogen, placing them in the same category as tobacco and asbestos. So what can you do? Well, instead of relying on these convenient foods, please opt for fresh, lean meats like shredded chicken, oven roasted turkey, or grilled fish for your sandwiches or meals. These choices not only reduce your exposure to harmful preservatives, but also provide more nutrients and fewer unhealthy fats. Or you can explore plant-based protein alternatives as a way to diversify your meals. However, even those contain their fair share of chemically made ingredients, so be sure to read labels carefully. Look for minimally processed options with recognizable whole food ingredients. And for those who can't resist a hot dog at the ballgame or a crispy bacon on Sunday brunch, the key is moderation. Make processed meats an occasional treat rather than a daily staple. Pair them with high fiber foods like vegetables or whole grains, which can help mitigate some of the harmful effects. Number three, excessive alcohol consumption. Alcohol is a major but often overlooked cancer risk factor, and the danger isn't limited to heavy drinkers. Studies consistently link alcohol consumption to increased risks of cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, breast, and colon. But how does alcohol cause such widespread harm? Well, when you drink, your body metabolizes alcohol into acetaldehyde, a toxic chemical that can damage DNA and proteins in your cells. Acetaldehyde interferes with your body's ability to repair DNA, leaving damaged cells vulnerable to cancerous mutations. At the same time, alcohol increases oxidative stress, promoting inflammation, another driver of cancer development. In the case of liver cancer, chronic alcohol use also contributes to cirrhosis, creating an environment ripe for cancer to develop. Even moderate drinking can increase cancer risks, particularly for breast cancer, where alcohol is believed to raise estrogen levels, fueling hormone-sensitive cancers. So, my word of caution is, if you're going to drink, moderation is key. This means sticking to 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men, as recommended by health experts. A drink equals 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. And if you want a little more help in the pregame department, you should check out Poor Decisions by my company, Life Happens. Poor Decisions is an alcohol metabolism and hydration supplement that you take before and after drinking. It's formulated to help support your liver function, rebalance electrolytes, hydrate, and ease the effects of those occasional indulgences. It's a smart addition to your pre- and post-party routine. But remember, while a supplement can help aid in your post-drinking recovery, it's no substitute for drinking responsibly and prioritizing your long-term health. Chronic stress. Stress might not directly cause cancer, but it can absolutely wreak havoc on your body in ways that create the perfect storm for health problems, including cancer. Chronic stress puts your body in a constant state of fight or flight, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While helpful in short bursts, these hormones can do more harm than good when elevated over long periods. One major consequence of prolonged stress is a weakened immune system, which reduces your body's ability to detect and destroy abnormal cells before they turn cancerous. Stress also fuels inflammation in your body, a key player in the development of chronic diseases such as cancer. Persistent inflammation can damage healthy cells and DNA, creating an environment where cancer cells can flourish. Additionally, chronic stress often leads to unhealthy coping mechanisms like smoking, overeating, excessive drinking, or neglecting exercise. These behaviors are well-established risk factors for cancer. For instance, stress-induced weight gain can increase the risk of hormone-sensitive cancers such as breast and endometrial cancer, while smoking compounds the risks of lung and throat cancers. Exploring techniques like exercise, which releases feel-good endorphins, mindfulness meditation, proven to reduce cortisol levels, or simply spending time outdoors. Small lifestyle changes like taking short breaks throughout your day or setting boundaries can make a big difference in reducing stress levels. And for those moments when life feels overwhelming, consider trying our occasional stress support supplement, Chillax. It's formulated with L-theanine to promote relaxation, magnesium to ease muscle tension, and saffron to boost mood. Chillax is designed to help you tap into calm vibes without the need for a prescription. You can find it on lifehappens.com or Amazon. Remember, stress relief doesn't have to be complicated. Find activities that bring you joy and calm. Poor sleep habits. Not getting enough sleep doesn't just leave you feeling sluggish, it can also have profound impacts on your long-term health, including increased cancer risk. Sleep is a time when your body repairs itself, and disrupted or insufficient sleep can interfere with production of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate your body's internal clock and supports cellular recovery. Melatonin also has protective properties that may guard against breast cancer or prostate cancer by helping to control oxidative stress and prevent DNA damage. If you can, aim for around 7 to 9 hours of high-quality sleep per night by creating a consistent bedtime routine, minimizing screen time before bed, and optimizing your sleep environment with a dark, cool, and quiet room. You can also try melatonin for short-term sleep adjustments like jet lag, or magnesium for longer-term natural sleep support. For instance, Do Not Disturb, our sleep supplement, has a triple blend of bioavailable magnesium, L-theanine, passion flower extract, and avodia to help promote relaxation and support a more restful sleep. With better sleep, you're not just improving your energy, you're fortifying your health. Number 6, exposure to environmental toxins. Toxins are sneaky. They're in the air you breathe, the food you eat, and even the products you use at home. Everyday chemicals like pesticides, industrial pollutants, and even certain household cleaning agents contain carcinogenic compounds, which is crazy, I know. And prolonged exposure to these harmful substances has been linked to cancers such as lung cancer, from inhaling polluted air, or bladder cancer due to chemical residues processed through the kidneys. So how can you minimize your risk when it's all around us? Well, whenever you can, opt for eco-friendly products, non-toxic cleaning agents, and even use air purifiers to reduce indoor pollution. And choose organic produce when possible to limit pesticide exposure. Even small changes like swapping plastic containers for glass or filtering your tap water can further reduce your toxic load. Remember, even though it seems impossible to avoid these environmental toxins, reducing exposure where you can adds up to meaningful benefits for your long-term health. Sedentary lifestyle. Spending most of your days sitting doesn't just affect your posture, it also significantly increases your cancer risk. That's right, if you don't get a lot of movement in your day, you may want to listen to this one a bit more. That's because being sedentary slows down your metabolism, disrupts hormone regulation, and reduces your body's ability to maintain a healthy weight, all of which can contribute to the development of colon, breast, and endometrial cancers. Physical inactivity is also associated with increased inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which can set the stage for cancer cells to develop and prosper. Curious how you can counteract a sedentary lifestyle? It's all about little steps. Make it a habit to move regularly throughout the day. If you have a desk job, set a timer to stand, stretch, or take a short walk every hour. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. That's only about 20 minutes a day. Very doable. Incorporate things such as a brisk walk, cycling, or even swimming. Small adjustments like taking the stairs or parking further away can add up to a more active and healthier lifestyle. Number 8, eating excess refined sugars. While sugar itself doesn't directly cause cancer, diets overloaded with refined sugars can have ripple effects that increase your risk. High sugar diets often lead to weight gain and insulin resistance, both of which are strongly linked to cancers like breast cancer and colorectal cancer. Excess sugar contributes to chronic inflammation, a condition that creates the perfect environment for cancer cells to develop and spread. Refined sugars, often hidden in processed foods and sugary drinks, provide quick energy but lack the fiber and nutrients that help stabilize blood sugar levels and promote digestive health. Over time, this imbalance can take a toll on your body's ability to regulate metabolic processes, leaving you more vulnerable to disease. So what can you do? Start by cutting back on sugary beverages, desserts, and processed snacks, and replace them with whole foods like fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which provide natural sweetness along with fiber and antioxidants. Instead of reaching for soda, try infusing water with fresh fruit for flavor. Gradual changes in your diet can make a big difference in reducing cancer risk while supporting overall well-being. And there you have it, 8 common habits that might be increasing your cancer risk. Small changes can make a big difference in protecting your health, so start by taking inventory of your daily habits and making adjustments where you can. And if you found this video helpful, definitely check out this playlist right here for more helpful health videos. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.